We'd like to send out a big shout out to Oscar Morita. He's the producer of our intro music. His beats are dope, but his real skills are as a visual artist. He's a studio photographer whose services include photography, videography, editing, and creative direction for any of your shoots. Whether you're looking for high caliber talent and professionalism, or you want to collaborate with a photographer capable of stepping outside of the box, contact Oscar Morita for your photography needs. His website is www.oscarmorita.com. That's www.oscarmirrida.com. You can also follow him on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Yo. This is Lakeisha here today. Episode 5, is it?
Yep.
Our episodes are so backed up. I'm so confused. Like I have to write these. It's horrible. But welcome to the 5th episode of HappyGlo podcast. I am Lakeisha D.
I'm BB Frames.
It's Z, baby. Coming right at you.
You sound like Cleopatra. Cleopatra, coming at you. Y'all remember that when we grew up?
Yep.
You watch Disney Channel?
No.
Oh my God. Cleopatra was the name of his girl group. They were all black. They were sisters. I don't know if it's like they were real sisters, but they kept saying sisters. And they had a special on Disney that they were on their cruise, on the Disney cruise line. And they were like the headliners, I guess you could say. And they had a song called Cleopatra coming at you, Cleopatra coming at you, Cleopatra. You looking at me like I'm crazy.
No, I'm searching my mind to try to figure that out. And
they had me on, like, I just love them.
I remember the Cheetah Girls.
Okay, they were before the Cheetah Girls. They were before the Cheetahs.
Yeah.
But I always remember them. Like, they CEO. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, my bad. Focus. So, how was everybody's week? Anybody did anything special?
Nope, I just gamed all weekend.
What'd you play?
I played Destiny 2. I played Dying Light. And I also play Grand Theft Auto 5 online. If you are a gamer, look me up. My handle is BB Frames, as every handle in my life is, obviously. So if you're on the PlayStation Network, you can look me up on there. It's BB Frames, BEBEFRAMEZZ. You can join my crew. We call ourselves Chi Chi Gang. All my people who know me, they know what I'm talking about.
Okay, that sounds big. I wish I can get into gaming. I've tried. I used to like playing Crash Bandicoot. I know that's not like a big,
Darwin really liked that game.
I love Crash Bandicoot on a PlayStation. Loved it. That was my first. Like, I had a Nintendo when I was younger, but like for Christmas, Mom was like, "Oh, I'm buying y'all a PlayStation." I think I was in like 6th grade. 7th maybe. Billy was like like going to college, like his last year of high school, and he was like, "Oh man, we get the PlayStation. Oh man, I'm excited. I'm about to do this, In my mind, I'm thinking, why is he excited about a PlayStation? Like, I thought a PlayStation was like something for girls that you just did like the cook, like, the little cooking.
You thought it was that kind of PlayStation?
I thought it was an actual PlayStation. I didn't think it was like a gaming system. Like, I didn't know until my mama bought it. Like, I went with her. Because at that point, we're old enough to know, what we know. And I went with her, and she bought it. No, she came home with it. I'm sorry. She came home with it. And I'm opening the bag, like, waiting to see, going to the car, thinking I'm finding a big box that's coming out with, like, a cooking station for me. And Billy can help me play with it. Like, why are you excited? And I saw it, and Billy was hooking it up, and I was like, what's that? He was like, Keisha, it's a PlayStation. That's not a PlayStation. He was like, yeah, read it. And I read it, and it was like PlayStation. I was like, oh, that's it. Like, I was so disappointed. I felt like Maury. I just hunched over. I was sad. Then I found the crash. He was playing NBA, whichever K it was at the time. He was playing it, and I saw the Crash Bandicoot, and that's what I played. I was a big Crash Bandicoot. Then I played, the basketball one by myself. I can't do Madden. I don't know all the buttons for all day. Don't know too many buttons. I know how to shoot when it comes to the basketball. I can block. I can pass. I can play against the computer. I can't play against all these regular people. They like to know all the codes and can put them fingers kind of fast on the joystick or controller.
Playing Killer Instinct Gold on Super. That was when you had to know all the
that
codes.
was my shit, yo. Like, Killer Instinct was my shit. I used to get, what's his name?
It's like, think of like Mortal Kombat, but a lot better.
I did like
I'm trying to think of what's his name. Was it Sador? It was the guy who was covered in flames. His whole body was like a flame.
Cinder.
Yes, I used to get Cinder all the time. I used to know how to make Cinder go ultra. That used to be my move. I would play that with my brothers, and they would think they would have the advantage, but then I hit those buttons and you hear ultra. I'd be like, yeah, you thought you could whoop my ass, huh? I think again.
Glacius used to turn into this pool.
Yeah, and just like travel under you and then just uppercut you. And they used to get on my nerves.
That stuff used to be fun. Cause me and my cousins, when we were in St. Croix, that's all that we used to play. Like day in and day out. Killer Instinct Gold. And what it was like, it was some kind of Living Dead. There was like a maze, and like you had to like travel through the maze and like make sure you didn't die or something. I don't know. I forget what it was, but we used to play that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I actually just hooked my PlayStation back up.
Oh, cool.
My PlayStation 4, right? So I guess now I have to get PS Plus, maybe.
Yep,
but
and come on down. Rank
PS
up with Chi Chi Gang.
basically the network is PSN, the PlayStation Network.
Yeah, it's kind of like a membership where you get like specials on games. You get games for free.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. When I get my, I was thinking either PS4 or Xbox. I haven't decided. I want to get another gaming system whenever I have more time to be at home.
Yeah.
You know, we'll see.
Well, if you want to wait, the PlayStation 5 has been announced. So, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to be waiting.
Yeah.
Because I don't have the time.
So, yeah, just go ahead and wait. It's going to be thebomb.com.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to get something that's like virtual reality for some reason. Like, I really want to be... I've never
has
tried
VR.
that.
Yeah, Xbox has VR.
Which is why I was thinking about an Xbox at the time. But
most of the VR games are like horror games, right?
not everything's horror. Is it?
Yeah, most of them are.
No.
Yeah, I don't mess with VR. Like,
No, yeah, I don't want the horror part. You know, I don't really like horror. I don't like to be afraid. I don't like to jump. I don't like to lose my breath.
Yeah, just imagine it like right there in your face.
See, I just want a virtual reality. I don't want to. You make me rethink everything. I promise you.
Well, that's my job. Just
But why I can't just
crushing dreams 1 foot at a time.
Stop. Why I can't just be stuff that's like,
Fun. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of fun.
Not
That's
really fun, but like investigations. Like go throughout the house to find out who the killer was.
we just gonna put you in Silent Hill.
Yeah.
And you can do that.
That's an investigation game.
That doesn't sound like fun.
But you said you wanted
lots of fun.
You said you wanted to
name.
investigate. There's this guy and he's trying to investigate where this girl is, and you have to go throughout the town and into houses to find out what's going on.
Are there zombies?
No, there are no zombies.
There's a survival horror video game. I see the horror part. I was with the survival.
You said investigative.
Yes,
right.
but I just said to figure out who the killer was. I don't need to die in the game. I might die out here because I got asthma. I will lose my breath. I can't be Beyonce losing my breath. I need to live.
Okay.
Silent Hill I knew was an actual horror film. Mm-hmm. So
did you like it?
I have not watched it. Thank you.
Oh, well, see, you don't know.
No, won't try it though.
Oh, okay.
No, I stay away from horror things. I let you do that.
Okay.
That's your expertise. I love it. I love watching you do it. I will watch your work from afar.
Okay.
Okay? If I actually need, to be made up for Halloween, I'll let you know.
Okay.
But I'm not going anywhere with you where you have to be in something like that.
Okay.
Like, I'm not going to 13 Gate and watch you do makeup and whatever. But I will support you from afar.
Okay.
You let me know what you need.
Okay.
I'll be there in spirit.
Oh,
okay?
will do. Will do.
Yeah. I got you.
Okay.
That's just not my cup of tea. Sorry. I'm a wimp. Call me what you want. I don't like scary stuff. I don't like scary things. I was watching a video on YouTube, you know, on Facebook, you know, they just run random videos and stuff, and it was showing how people like scare their kids, and somebody was just like parent goals, and like they just a child come around the corner and be like "Rawr!" and the baby would just jump, and like one baby jumped so hard he threw his candy, he stepped back 2 more steps and threw his juice too. like it was a delayed reaction, but he was like, you can have this and this too. Like I don't want to scare my child. I'm afraid. What if he start like thinking everything is supposed to be scary? Like I don't know.
Oh, well, don't leave your kid over here then.
I mean,
yeah,
long as he don't come home peeing in the bed.
Yeah,
you know?
we scare our kids every day.
See,
and now you know they like to scare us now. So it's
nope.
It's a revolving door.
See, now they like to scare y'all. See, I don't like being scared. Nope. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, the thought process of that. That's it. That's it. So, oh man, I read something. It was like a Nigerian actually just sold his company to Apple for $7.5 million.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, he was like a robotics engineer.
Yeah. So there's a 26-year-old Nigerian named Silas Adekunle. I'm butchering your last name, sir. I'm sorry.
We're just gonna go with Silas.
Silas Adekunle. That's what it looked like. He's credited for building the world's first gaming robot, and he has become the highest paid in the field of robotic engineering. Okay. That's awesome at 26. I need to go find this man. So he's currently the founder and CEO of Reach Robotics, which is a company developing the world's first gaming robots. He graduated with a first class degree and has 4 years background in robotics. How do you do that? Jesus, what did you do with your life growing up?
Go to school, I'm sure.
Obviously.
Build robots in the basement.
In 2013, he founded Reach Robotics and developed a lot of experience on robotics within a space of 4 years. He completed his secondary education. After completing his secondary education, he went to the University of West England. I'm just shocked about this gentleman. Like he in 2017, it's called Mechamon. Sorry, Mechamon. That's the first robotic game, the first gaming robot with special ability to customize the gaming bot to perform personalized functions. So the initial launch of Mechamon sold 500 bots, generating $7.5 million. With his company Reach Robotics, they signed a deal with Apple, securing exclusive sales in Apple stores. So Apple is the first one to get their hands on it, and they're going to be valued. Apple's going to price his 4-legged battle bots at $300, and are going to put them in almost all of their stores in the United States and Britain. So kudos to you, sir, for being a nice young entrepreneur with a whole lot of money at the age of 26. That's wonderful. I need to be able to do something like that. Maury, let me go teach you about robotics in Jesus' name. Just feel like that's a kudos to him. That's wonderful.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
That's great. Maybe I can do that. Maybe I can buy his little Mechamon and see if I can do some virtual reality with that.
Yeah.
That'll be exciting.
Until the robot has red eyes.
See, this is not iRobot.
Okay.
You know, I'm hoping that it will not. I mean, it looks like one of those like dogs. Remember how you were younger and they had like the little dog,
the little robot dog.
Yeah, like it act like a real dog or whatever. But now it's like a 4-legged, look like a spider kind of thing. But maybe it's kind of like Pokemon Go, except it's actually here with you to play the game with you. No, nobody get that? Okay, no. For me, I mean, it might be something interesting to try. $300, never know, somebody might be able to afford it. So, I read that Jennifer Hudson is going to be playing Aretha Franklin in an upcoming biopic. Clive Davis confirmed it at the beginning of the year, but Jennifer Hudson went on Ellen and opened up about playing her. She said it blows her mind. She said she's always looked up to Aretha to portray her. She can't even speak about it because it's such a huge task, but she's very excited about it. Aretha actually asked her to do it before she passed. So I feel like that's that was a big role. Like, she requested her to do that for her. And Jennifer Hudson was already singing at everybody's funerals and the tributes and stuff like that. And but every time I see her act, I only see Jennifer Hudson. I don't see the character. Like,
right.
I remember seeing her from Dreamgirls, and she wasn't iffy to me. Like,
she was still Jennifer Hudson.
She was still Jennifer.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that's gonna go, but I'm open to see.
Yeah. If Aretha asked her to do it, then that's something completely different than her being cast as Aretha. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Aretha probably saw that and probably felt that her personality was the best suited to actually play her and portray her.
Yeah,
that's true.
I mean, if Aretha was here for the biopic, then I'm here for it too. But I'm tired of biopics. I really am. I'm sorry. People are butchering these artists, and
it depends on who's producing it.
Yeah, that's very true. Hopefully there's
I agree with you.
Hopefully there's a good team behind it, but I haven't.
As long as it's not Wendy.
Yeah, that.
That's all.
Definitely that. Yeah, definitely that. But I'm not really feeling biopics right now. They're not good like how they used to be. We're like, you don't find good movies like The Temptations or like The 5 Heartbeats. Those are good biopics. You know.
I missed The 5 Heartbeats.
Oh, but we're not gonna get into that. But but yeah, as long as they do justice by her, then I support it 100%. But just don't butcher this legend, please don't, because
I don't feel like she can butcher it as far as her singing. I'm
not talking about Jennifer. I'm talking about the crew. That's gonna be making this. Jennifer will kill it regardless because of her talent and who she is. I'm talking about the production team, the director, the writer, everyone who's putting this together. I just don't want them to butcher her because everyone else has been like the Titanic sinking, going down. Everybody dies. The blue necklace will never be found. Like that's how they all have been, in my opinion. But hey, I hope it's good.
Yeah, maybe they'll do better this time. I know they asked. I heard that they asked Halle Berry to do it. Or was it Angela Bassett? Ooh, don't let me say that. But I know that she turned it down. She turned it down because she couldn't sing.
Angela Bassett turned it down because she couldn't sing.
Halle.
Maybe it was Halle.
I think it was Halle.
Halle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she did.
I would say Angela Bassett turned it down, but Angela Bassett did Tina Turner, and that was an amazing role.
Right. So I'm guessing it was. It
probably was Halle.
That's what I'm thinking.
But
I don't know why I get them confused when I think about their face. I have to think about who did what.
Yeah.
Because Angela is far more greater than Halle.
Yeah.
Well, Angela have done a lot of, like biographies. Not biographies, but
I feel that Angela, when it comes to Aretha Franklin, I mean, honestly, overall, but when it comes to Aretha Franklin, Angela would be a much stronger character, and she has a much more forceful presence.
Yeah.
Halle Berry plays a lot of, even when she tries to play strong roles or like women who have like even kind of a silent strength, it's still like she has...
Like timid.
Yeah. Like she has a sort of weakness about her. And so I don't think that Aretha, she wouldn't be able to play Aretha.
I can understand that. I can see that. I don't think I've ever seen Halle in like, she's played horror films, Gothica, but she's never done anything like Storm. She does Storm for more.
Yeah, but
like
they didn't
fragile.
Right, and they didn't give her the justice that the comic book character has, because one, she didn't have a lot of lines.
Right.
She didn't have a lot of scenes. We didn't get to really see her true potential. So
she's like an untouchable like weather witch who goes up into the air. And it's like when you see Storm in the comic books, it's like she's in the action, but like Halle wasn't really in the action.
Yeah.
But when you look at Angela Bassett, like even being a freaking character on Rainbow Six, like even that, she's still like, she still has a presence. You still feel like she could come out there, come out from behind that desk and like mash you up. Rainbow Six is another video game, so basically I'm glad it's a video game like Tom Clancy or like any of the other ones, but like basically she was just like one of the supporting characters. I don't think she was actually in it. Yeah, so it's like she still gave you the presence that she could come behind the desk and like, you know, like knock you down, like and that was an animated version of her. So I feel like Jennifer Hudson would be good.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
I'm here for you, Jen. I hope it works out well. I hope it goes well. You know, I can't wait to see it. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take because, I mean, you do have to understand that Aretha Franklin has been doing this for literally all her life. Well, she did it for all her life. So that's like 70 years that you have to put into this film that they don't even know how long it's going to be. It's in early production right now. They don't know how long it's going to be. They don't know if it's going to be a movie. They don't know whatever. So that's a lot of work that she has to do on her behalf. So good luck to her. I hope it goes well. In better news, so Kanye West was on SNL this weekend. Did y'all watch it?
No.
Well, I did not. Like, I watched part of it. When I finally tuned in, I saw him and Lil Pump dressed as water bottles.
I did see. I saw clips of that. Yeah.
Yeah, that song.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Like, the beat is catchy. I give you the beat.
Well, of course. Any beat that Kanye produces is gonna sound amazing, but I mean the words.
I didn't like it.
The words.
I don't understand why is Niecy Nash mama in the background of the whole thing. I can't remember this lady's name right now. The big lips. Nobody remember her name?
Niecy Nash?
No, it's not. She was somebody. She's a comedian.
Oh, okay.
She's the comedian.
Leslie Jones?
That's not Leslie. No, this lady.
You said a comedian with big lips. I mean, that's
the one that's in the video. Did you said you saw that clip?
I saw the clip.
You didn't see the lady in the background?
No, I just saw a Sprite bottle and a 7-Up bottle.
No. Wait.
That's what they look like.
It was a Fiji bottle and a Perrier bottle.
Sprite bottle, 7-Up bottle. That's what it looked like to me. Call it what you want.
Oh my
Sprite,
God.
7-Up.
Oh my God. Well, I just saw that it was like her. I don't know why she's in the background. I mean, I know she's in the background in the actual song.
Yeah.
But I didn't understand, like, the whole song must be just abstract to me because I don't even understand the whole video. I haven't watched the video. Don't really care for it. I'm just trying to see what Kanye doing with his life. But he's coming back out. You know, he performed with Lil Pump. He performed with Tiana Taylor. So I feel like, and then he performed with two other people I didn't know, Roshini and Akalesh, something like that. Don't know, whatever. But I feel like it was he did what he did. That's his stuff. But now he decides that he wants to call himself just strictly Ye. He tweeted right before the performance that what did he say, the being formerly known as Kanye West, I am Ye. So I think he's pulling a Prince, in my opinion.
The Prince, a Diddy, a Bow.
I mean, but people already call him Ye.
Oh, Romeo.
So
right. He's coming out with a whole album called Gandhi.
I mean, we do know that Gandhi committed human rights violations, and he okayed didn't he okay some kind of genocide or something like that? So is he just feeling that all this ridicule that's being put upon him is equivalent to the actual injustices that Gandhi committed? So he might as well have committed those same injustices himself. So he's just going to go ahead and take that ridicule.
I really think that.
I love how you just put that though. I love how you just put that. That was so smooth, so fresh.
I could definitely see that, yeah. But as him being called Ye, I mean, people have been calling him Ye for
Right.
a very long time.
why
I
you
mean,
can't
we
move
can
it
go
now?
we could go back to like original features where people are referencing him as Ye. They're not saying Kanye, they're saying Ye.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Right.
it's
He's just like, fine, why don't y'all just call me that then?
right. Oh, okay. Yay. All right.
Yeah. Nothing's really gonna change.
I
Right.
don't know. Maybe he's like you say, you putting a Diddy or Snoop. I mean, you know, everybody's just changing their name.
Lion.
Yeah, Snoop
Everybody-
Lion.
Everybody feeling like they need to change. All right, and
Excuse me.
I'll let them have that.
As long as it ain't a little pump, little twist, little yakty.
Adele Gibbons. That's what that girl, that damn lady name was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know it.
She was the. That's the one. Was that the one that said about the monkey bread?
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's her.
Yeah. My mama loved that. The monkey bread part. She was like the monkey bread. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's Adele. Baby, them lips big. But anyway, so yeah, that was that. I don't see the point of him saying it like it was on Good Morning America and everything. I didn't feel like that was really new news. Just thought I'd bring it to y'all attention.
Well, you know.
Maybe y'all don't care.
His hardcore fans may like it.
Well, you know what?
You know.
That's that 24-hour news cycle fodder.
Yeah.
Yeah, Good Morning America though. Like that was this morning.
24-hour news cycle
I don't see
fodder.
why.
They're tired of the Kavanaugh. They're tired of
That show was
Mueller.
going down.
They're tired of all of that stuff. So they just want to bring something else to, you know.
Give it some type of hype.
Yeah, I guess. So, y'all don't care about that either. So, in other news. So, oh yeah, what I wanted to capitalize on that. So Ariana Grande was supposed to perform instead of Kanye last night.
With her boyfriend.
No,
I don't think her boyfriend is on.
I thought Ariana Grande was the
her
chick
fiance.
who- Whatever.
You talking about P. Davis?
What does he do again?
He's on.
He's a comedian.
on there.
Oh, he's a
but-
comedian.
He's
Yeah.
the guy
Oh,
who's
okay.
like, he's the blonde guy who does like the... oh,
Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all
He
right.
does nothing. He doesn't even know why he's on the show. He says it all the time. He doesn't know why he's on the show.
Well, you know.
But he she came to support him, you know, with the premiere because the premiere was last night.
Yeah.
So she came to support him, but she was supposed to be the one performing that night, but she declined because she's still emotional about Mac Miller's death. Isn't that intriguing? In other news, so Bow Wow revealed that, you know, he was dealing with drug battles, you know, after Mac Miller died. So he
You was smoking too much weed? What the hell?
no, he said he was addicted to lean, a combination of promethazine, codeine, and soft drinks every day for about 10 years ago. You know,
When did Mac Miller die?
Mac Miller died last month.
Like a couple of weeks ago. Yeah.
Like,
Oh, so
it
he
was-
came out about it because Mac Miller.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, okay. All right.
I used to be in love with Shad Moss, okay, but he definitely he used his platform and he tweeted to the youth, stop with the dumbass drugs. I'm going to let something out. When me and Omarion worked on Face Off album, I was high off lean every day. When y'all saw me on BET going off on Torre, I was high off lean. My attitude, everything changed.
That's interesting.
Yeah, he used drugs several times a day while he was on tour with Chris Brown. He said at one point he walked off stage and woke up in a hospital.
Oh my.
I've never felt a pain like that before. It was summer, but I was walking around with 3 hoodies on because I was so cold. I missed the Chicago show of that tour, Baltimore show, because I was fucking high and sick. And that shit is not cool, and I was doing it to be cool.
Lean is dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Pimp C.
Yep. He said, kick that shit, be a good son or daughter, be the best you. I'm going to start being more vocal. We got to save the youth from going out early. Parents, watch your kids, explain to them. We want y'all to live, man. I almost died fucking with syrup. Drug free is the way to be. He went there.
He definitely went there.
But I mean, I appreciate that. Use your platform for something positive.
Yeah, you know.
I didn't. I never knew Bow Wow. Of course, you always think the people that you love and adore from the other side of the television are just perfect, or but when they got money, you gonna spend it like you got it. Okay?
Nope, I know the reality of it, and the thing about it is that most of these adults who start off as kid superstars are normally the biggest drug users, because when you're 15 years old and you can go into a club that's 21 and up, and you can go to the bar and just buy a bottle of whatever you want just because your name is Bow Wow, or any youth star, you're gonna have access just because of who you are.
But can we talk about like why they're actually using it? Because it's like they have to deal with these pressure. They have to deal with people in their face all the time.
Of course.
I'm sure peer pressure at that young age. I'm pretty sure they probably
you're 15 and you literally cannot live a normal 15-year-old's life. You can't go outside and play. You can't hang out with your friends. You have to tour, or you have to make all these events. You have to pay bills for adults who
should be paying
their own bills, on top of family members who you've never heard from come out the woodworks, and you got to help them too. You basically putting a 30-year-old responsibility on a 15-year-old child. They're gonna need something to chill them out, and it can start off with therapy, where they give them some relaxation pills or something, or muscle relaxers or something, and then the muscle relaxers turn into cocaine turns into lean turns into crack, and then next thing you know,
it's Whitney and Bobby.
There we go. That's just the reality of it. It's sad. It's sad, You would think with the continuous cycle of how these kid stars, and even just regular stars, there would be like something in place to help them not go down that path. There should be I feel like they need to have some type of relaxation like outlet or something in place for these people.
That's why it's like, even who is that one guy who's always talking about how he was sexually assaulted, like when that guy
Terry Crews?
No, he's a little white kid.
What he was I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
because he was real young when he got started, and now he's older.
Yeah.
But the way that he talks about stuff, and then also the Olsen twins, when I just look at them, I don't even need to hear about what they're doing. I just look at them.
Yes,
it's like, girl,
life has
taking a toll,
beat them down. Yes,
and it's like with when you look at these extremes of what they go through, even Macaulay Culkin, right? It's like when you look at them and you're like, yo, like what happened to them? Like. Just not even just like physically, chemically wise, but just like mentally and emotionally. Like why, like the dead look that they have in their eyes, this emptiness. It's like, how could anybody allow that to happen? Just speaking of like their friends, their family members, their parents.
Seriously, like your child is walking around like an empty vessel. There's nothing there, literally. And as a parent, I would be concerned, but a check will make a lot of people feel a different way,
Yeah, that's true. Well, in the wake of, while I was on that topic of Jermaine Dupri, of Bow Wow, Jermaine Dupri was at they're starting the 25th anniversary of the So Def company, the 25th anniversary. So
I totally don't feel old hearing that.
Right.
I totally don't feel old.
25 years, but they're going on tour, so they went to the Breakfast Club, and they, DJ Envy talked to Jermaine Dupri about his relationship with Bow Wow, saying that there was more like father and son, or big brother and little brother, which is how we saw it. From our point of view, that's what I saw.
Weren't there allegations between Jermaine Dupri and Chris Cross that eventually went on to him and Bow Wow that he was actually touching them little boys?
I don't remember that part with Bow Wow.
Oh my God.
I can't be the only person that heard of that. Okay, never.
I don't know. Google.
I know about Chris Stokes and B2K.
Right. Wait, I didn't hear about that one. I heard about that one.
He was the former manager over
the one that
B2K.
looked like Raz B Big Brother.
Yeah. He was one of the main reasons that the group broke up was because
Whereas B left.
the entire group broke up, but because allegedly he was touching them all.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
So I wouldn't be surprised. Would I be disappointed? Yes, but would I be surprised? No, not at all.
Yeah, Jermaine Dupri not only robbed Kelly and Smith. Ooh, Chris McDaddy Kelly is dead at 34.
Who is Chris McDaddy? Oh, that's the one of the Chris Cross boys.
McDaddy. Yeah. Yeah. He molested Chris Cross. I know that, but I didn't know about Bow Wow, baby.
I thought that there were allegations because of the Chris Cross thing.
Oh, I didn't see that up here. But
So what happened at the interview?
Well, Envy mentioned, even with Jermaine Dupri and all his artistic relationship with Bow Wow was far more unique. And Jermaine said, it's just what y'all see. It's not like, it ain't really like that. It's what people see. He said that he don't even follow Bow Wow on social media. And so Angela Yee asked Jermaine Dupri whether he and Bow Wow, whether he was blocked on social media. He denied that. He was somebody that was close to Bow Wow, of course, for his entire life. He said the shenanigans doesn't bother him. How long have I been dealing with this? This is his quote. How long have I been dealing with this? It's been every day of my life since he was 12 years old. 12 years old. Bow Wow's days as a nuisance goes way back to when he was just a kid, snatching my jewelry off the tour bus and taking it off during their tours. But he never did. He always said he didn't follow him. So that's when DJ Envy told him that Bow Wow said that he was quitting marijuana in an attempt to live a cleaner anti-drug lifestyle going forward. But Jermaine Dupri definitely said, everybody keep talking about Bow Wow. One thing that y'all gotta realize is y'all never seen Bow Wow in no trouble. He just keep talking about him. Y'all just keep talking about him on social media. I'm in Bow Wow's life 100%. You ain't never seen Bow Wow go to jail. You ain't seen Bow Wow with no drug addiction. He telling y'all that. Y'all ain't never seen that. So he's just saying it's not realistic to him. He was like, if that's your man, you see him doing drugs, right? And if you see your man doing drugs, you're supposed to say something if you're a smart person. I have never seen Bow Wow do no drugs around me, and Bow Wow's never been to jail. Bow Wow ain't never got no cases beating no woman. Nothing. It's not gonna happen around me, so I'm saying I'm in his life. But even after that, Bow Wow tweeted like, this is how niggas talk about me. And like he was mad. Like Bow Wow had.
He's mad because he's saying that you're a good.
No. He was
saying
mad.
That he's lying.
No, he was mad just saying how you still go. You shat on his name. Like he was saying Bow Wow. This was before like all that part. He was just like he said Bow Wow never. Before the been in jail part. Oh, he used to take the chains and stuff. How he was saying he stole all my chains and stuff. Like Bow Wow didn't like hearing it.
What?
He was like,
a little boy. Like
right.
That's what little boys do. Like
that's what I'm saying. So he was like, why did you have to bring that up? You saying I had antics every day, but he was like, tell me how you really feel. Like he just felt like he shat on him. Like he didn't feel like he took up on him.
So out of everything that he said on the interview, he took him bringing up a old story of how he was a badass little boy. Because I'm pretty sure every boy at 12 is a badass little boy. Mm-hmm. You take that story and make it seem like he's shitting on you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He felt like he didn't have his back, I guess. You know? Like, if they gonna tell you something about you, like... He felt like why can't niggas just keep my name out their mouth? Two type of people I never met in my life: a motherfucker like me or a motherfucker I need. I don't know why niggas start with me like I don't have the drop on these niggas' lives, bro. You better calm down before I tell the world about your wife. Laughing face. So he felt disrespected. Obviously.
Well, why does he have to do stuff like that if that man, like, if Jermaine Dupri hadn't existed, Bow Wow would not be who he is right now?
That may be true, but do you feel like that's okay for somebody to just tell you, "Oh, he used to doing all this"?
If y'all
Even
are
though,
really
if y'all
that
heard
cool,
the video,
they shouldn't have taken it to social media. Like Bow Wow should have just came to him man to man and just like talked to him, and they should have worked it out like two grown men.
possibly, but from the audio of that's not what he felt. You know, because I'm gonna let you hear it.
We following Bow Wow, by the way.
He's not black though. He's not black.
Yeah, why? For what? I mean, how long have I been dealing with this? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been every day of my life since he was 12 years old. Bow Wow's been the same. The dude used to come on my bus and steal my jewelry, like everything. He's been doing. He stealing your jewelry. Like when we was on tour, when he was 12, I had my jewelry laid on my bus. He'd come off his bus and steal my jewelry and take my jewelry and run on his bus. His bus be gone. I have to wait to get my jewelry. Like, he's been doing that crazy stuff to me. But, like, it don't even feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like...
Well, he just admitted he had a drug problem.
His antics.
He said a lot of his antics were due to drugs.
Really?
Yeah, he said it on Twitter. Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't be following that shit. I'm a smart person, right? I have never seen Bow Wow do no drugs around me. And Bow Wow's never been to jail. Bow Wow ain't never got no cases beating on no women. Nothing. I don't even get...
So what it sounds like, he was saying that Bow Wow was just being a typical young kid, and he was saying that the drugs, you know, is something that he would never associate him with. So he's not saying that he did that because of drugs, that he's just being a little boy. And Bow Wow probably took it as the drugs and the antics go hand in hand.
Right. But I mean,
I'm asking if that
Bow Wow feels like this ain't what family do. Not feeling it. That's what he's done.
I feel like he's being a drama queen. But then again, this is the same person who posted a picture saying that he was on a private jet, but someone busted him and took a picture of him in the economy class. So, how reliable is your source?
Yeah, I think he just took that clip.
How much of what you say can I believe?
Case in point.
He took the part, like you said, he took the part that he heard and ran with that.
You're being a drama queen. Go sit down.
Well,
little ugly boy. Moving on.
All right. Well, moving on. Anybody else have anything to say about that one? All right. So in other news, I saw that Elon Musk settles with the SEC and agrees to pay $20 million fine and step down as the company chairman. I find that sucky.
He's still the owner.
Understandable, but he has to step down. There's a lawsuit.
Because I was just about to ask, why is he stepping down?
That was the settlement that they agreed to. The specific terms of the deal was he agreed to pay a $20 million fine with Tesla agreeing.
Because I actually read that they asked him to sit down, and he actually pulled out of the settlement in the last minute. So hold on.
This from 7 hours ago. So feel free, check.
Let me see.
But it says Tesla's board will bring on 2 new independent directors, with the ultimate goal, of course, being to keep some of Musk's most controversial inclinations at bay. Notably, Musk will remain on the board as Tesla CEO, though he will no longer be chairman of the company. All in all, it's fair to say that Tesla and Musk were smart to settle with the SEC and put this bizarre saga in the rearview mirror.
Oh, that was because of the 420 thing.
Because that's the whole.
They actually went into it and they realized that
that's the root of it.
Yeah, it really was 419, and he rounded up to 420.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. We talked about it before.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Subsequently emerged that Musk had not, in fact, secured funding.
Oh man, that sucks.
I mean, at least he's still though.
Right. Yeah, but you know,
and all the people that invested in there, they won't. You know, Tesla's not getting shut down. So.
Yeah. Goddamn non-weed smokers.
Yeah, but no, wasn't he on,
it's their fault.
Wasn't he on Joe Rogan's podcast, like, smoking? And I think that I just don't think that they feel like he's making smart decisions at the moment.
But imagine how many. California is a legal state. Like, how many of them actually do smoke weed and just don't put it out there?
But they don't put it out there. He was on a live podcast doing it. Even he got messages instantly saying, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, people are watching you. You're a CEO. We see you." Like, I guess you know how people feel like you're supposed to be the best person in the light. You could be a shitty person behind the scenes.
He's not trying to, though.
He's trying to be himself. But that's not what people want to see.
And he's also from not only is he from South Africa, but he also was in Canada. Like, he lived in Canada when he first came to North America. So his perception of how he should live his life and who he should be is not totally, American. So the way that we think he should be, or the way that society tries to make him be, is completely different. Right. I don't blame the dude. Like, do you?
Nobody's blaming him, but the people that are paying him do.
They need to get the stick up out their asses, because I guarantee you in like the next 10-20 years, people in his position are going to be just like him, if not worse.
Yep.
So
they're going to be just like who?
Just like they're going to be themselves.
Oh, well, we will want you to be yourself, but that's not the part that everybody wants to see. Nobody wants to see you be you. They want to see what they think you are. Hence the reason why a lot of people hide behind closed doors. You see what your promotional team, what your publicist wants to put out there to the world. They don't want to see you smoke weed. They don't want to see you drink. They don't want to see you be the bad boy. They don't want to see you mess around with a lot of females, which is why they keep their private life private. But for him to show that part that was considered private to him, he felt like I'm pretty sure he felt like, I'm just letting everybody see what I am. I think he was just trying it. I don't think that he probably smokes it often, but even if he did, coming from that and then showing, that's just my opinion.
No, his girlfriend kind of turned him on to it. So now he's a smoker. Mm-hmm. But he'd already been doing psychedelics for years.
Right. Who knew that?
I read his biography.
Exactly. The publicist is not going to have that out. Unless you went and got his biography yourself, you're going to know that because you've done your research. You're looking into his past life. Everybody else, everything that's on the computer, everything that's on television doesn't show what he does behind closed doors. I'm looking at it as a publicist's point of view. I wouldn't want to see my client doing that when I know I have this reputation that we have built you as this perfect little boy or gentleman that doesn't do these type of things. So you're doing it on live TV without my consultation. We got a problem.
Well, if that's what they were trying to do, then that was the first mistake.
What, to not show him in that light?
No. If a publicist's only concern is making you look perfect, then that's the first mistake. Because the world is not going to embrace a perfect person. They're going to embrace a real person. Mm-hmm. So maybe if they would have introduced him more as a real person and not as this perfect person that they want the world to perceive him, then we probably wouldn't even be here today. Mm-hmm. But,
But and even publicist. More so, even as a publicist, like, you would know what's in his biography. You would already know what any part of the public may have seen.
Right.
And like,
but it wasn't weed. Was weed in it?
Psychedelics are virtually illegal, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah. So marijuana is actually legal in California. Like, I don't think psilocybin or LSD or any of that stuff is actually legal in California.
It's not.
So technically, from a legal standpoint, it's worse that he's done those things than smoking weed.
That he's done them, not recently on air showing it. You have to think about what's in the public light. What are you doing right now? This is hence the reason why he's fined. If he never would have done that. If he never would have done the 420 thing,
if he would have smoked weed and he would have not done the 420 thing, if he would have left it at 419, this wouldn't have been happening.
You don't think they would have found something else?
They're always looking for stuff on him. Tesla's been under fire for the longest time because they've been in the red. They just now starting to go into the black.
Yeah, they just started touching the black. Yeah.
So like that, everybody always hates Tesla because you have Chrysler, you have Volkswagen, you got all these people trying to bring him down because he's making them actually innovate and do stuff so that people can, so I have to pay an arm and a leg for gas all the time. Like, nobody likes him, but he's still. Like Brittany says, like, he's a real person at the end of the day. He doesn't really hide who he is. Even his marital problems, they just are what they are. You know, the issues with his company, they are what they are. But they were, because he did something that actually affected all of the investors. That's what
That's the problem.
But that's all. If they really wanted to bring him down, they would have had him step down as owner too. They really don't want to bring him down. He's kind of pushing the American dream in a way. He's like pushing innovation. I don't know. I could talk about this for a long time, but we don't care about that. No, we don't care about that.
No, we don't care about that.
I mean, look, we're migrating. We're migrating into information. I know that you know about Elon Musk. That's why I brought it up.
I told y'all that's one of my husbands.
Okay, so defend your husband.
I just defended him.
You done?
He's defended. I am.
Oh, well, you just said I could talk about this all day.
Yeah, I know.
Just stop.
That's my husband.
Goddamn non-weed smokers. It's all their faults. That's whose fault it is. Just go smoke a blunt. Chill the fuck out, bro.
Right?
Yeah.
Pass the peace pipe.
Not everybody can have a peace pipe or Quaaludes or anything else that
the first time I heard of Quaaludes was when I saw The Wolf of Wall Street. I had no idea that they existed. Yeah. And they over here talking about Quaaludes and then like him doing crack, and I was like, what the fuck is this that I'm watching? Oh my gosh.
Well, Quaaludes are supposed to be a nervous system depressant.
Muscle relaxer.
Mm-hmm. And you mix those with alcohol, and then it's supposed to
I still don't know
make you feel wavy, baby.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, on the topic of Quaaludes, we're going to get into this. Mr. Bill Cosby. So Bill, little Bill, was sentenced to 3 to 10 years in state prison. He was denied bail and led out the courtroom in handcuffs. He was found guilty in April of 3 counts of aggravated indecent assault for drugging and sexually assaulting Andrea Constant in 2004. That's just a backstory in case you've been living under a rock and didn't know what was going on. He was also fined $25,000 plus the cost of prosecution. I, for one, am distraught.
Really?
Yes, because they labeled him as a violent sexual predator. And I grew up. I mean, I understand he did what he did. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying he did what he did. He should be punished. Not saying that that's the wrong thing. I'm just still shocked at Bill Cosby. He was Little Bill. Like, I used to watch the little show on Nickelodeon, on Nick Jr. of Little Bill.
You look like Amari so much right now. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyway, Lil Bill.
Well, it was Lil Bill and the Cosby Show. That's what showed me that I actually wanted to go to HBCU in life. But then after the Cosby Show stopped airing, or I stopped watching it, I forgot all about it. And then I went to a all-white school. And then now it's like predominantly black. I think it's like 75 to 80% black now. But when I got there, it was like 10% black. And I became the first African-American president of UPC. So I really thought like the Cosbys was what I grew up on. That's what spin off to a different world. You know, that's when I feel like Bill Cosby did some stuff to get to where he is, and you abused that power.
I actually never watched the Cosby Show. I never watched A Different World. I actually really didn't even watch Living Single. So, you know, like all that stuff, I never grew up with it.
Yeah. I did not watch.
Don't look at me like that. You look brokenhearted.
I did not watch the Cosby Show as well, but I did watch A Different World. Like I diehard Different World, and I watched some of Living Single. I got like later into the seasons, not like the first season started out. Like while it was on its way out was when I started watching, but definitely A Different World. But I mean, I'm indifferent. I don't really have sympathy for sexual predators. And that's just where I stand.
I agree with that. That's the thing. Like, it's hard for me because there was a time where he was going around giving talks about how black people kind of need to, you know, like pick themselves up.
And band together and build each other up.
So it's like, and then all of us, and then at that point, you know.
Together, all right. Mm-hmm.
at that point, you know, all these allegations and all this stuff started coming up, and it's frustrating that when he sees the error of his ways and he sees what he should have been doing all along, and he finally tries to make amends for it, that's when all this stuff starts coming out. So I feel, you know, I feel sad about that, but at the same time though, he shouldn't have did that. At the end of the day, and yes, he does need to pay, but you know.
Well, do you think that the verdict with Bill Cosby is going to tie into Brett Kavanaugh?
Like, because The Guardian provides like live updates on stuff. I'm sitting here at work, like refreshing my computer, about to cry because they're over here talking about this guy actually might be, you know, they're just, Donald Trump nominated him for Supreme Court Justice. 3 women have come forward and says that he has sexually assaulted them. Yeah. And there are still Republicans who have decided that they're going to vote yes for him. Yeah. It's turned into they went ahead with the nomination, and we're trying to figure out right now if the FBI is going to actually do an investigation right now.
Yeah. Well, they did one for Christine Blasey. I think it's like Blasey Ford. They did an investigation for her.
She passed.
Right. But now the other 2 people are coming forward. They're trying to debate if they want to do one. Like, it was like a 10-8 vote.
Because they don't know if they want to go through that. Right. If he's just going to be pushed forward. Right. And it's like, it's going back to what you were asking. Like, Bill Cosby is a black man. As much as we don't want to say this, as much as we want to be in Obama's post-racial America, it's like, this is the exact same thing that Bill Cosby, you know, it literally alcohol, Quaaludes,
same thing,
whatever. Same thing, you know,
it's the exact same thing.
Once Donald Trump said that he was a nominee, that's when Christine Blasey Ford came forward. Mind you, when it happened back in 2000, when they were in college, I can't give you the exact date, but it happened when they were in college. when it happened back in college, she went to the police to tell them about it, and they did nothing. They didn't look into it. They didn't give an investigation, but I know that they gave her a settlement of like $3.4 million, I want to say. Like, they gave her a settlement back then.
That's incriminating.
What?
That's saying that he basically did it. There should be no investigation. Like, he did it. Why? And he's lying about it now.
And he paid her off, basically.
Exactly. Yeah. So I guess, like, when she saw the nomination on television, that's when she came forward again. And because they didn't prosecute him before. So that's why some people are saying, well, why she didn't do anything back then? Well, she did. She tried to do it right after it happened. Now, like when they did his, all I kept seeing was him saying, oh, when he, you know, had his chance to speak, he was just like, oh, we like beer, we did beer, we drank beer, we did this, it was beer. It was like everything was mainly alcohol that whole time that you were in college. So you didn't think that this was not gonna come out. Like, I understand it's the Me Too movement and everything, but if you did it, sweetheart, you wouldn't have had a settlement offer done years ago. Just like you said. If you didn't do it, this wouldn't happen today. And I don't know. I don't, in my opinion, I don't feel like he's going to be prosecuted. Because it's going off of history. They've never prosecuted anybody else before. And with Donald Trump standing behind him, who says he's not going to handle something to make sure it doesn't happen?
It's like, how many women have accused Donald Trump?
Right.
Thank you.
Actually been,
and on top of that, the man's Secretary of Defense is a known Ku Klux Klan member. Like, this is who are we talking about? Like, this is the same person who is nominating people who are like literally different armies of Satan in living form.
Hey, don't even put Satan's name on. Satan is greater than this.
Right. Well,
wait, take that out. I don't want to scare anybody.
No, but seriously though, like, this man has like literally, we can go from the time that he was elected until now, and literally every single person he has nominated for his cabinet has been someone problematic, or someone that is within something that is against the brown people, not just American value, the brown people values. I'm not talking about brown like us. I mean brown like in black, Mexican, Asian, Iranian, anything that's not Caucasian. Like this man has voted, has nominated and elected officials who stand against all of that. So, and the sad thing is that we have seen him do it time and time again to the point to where we're all numb to it. You get what I'm saying? So we're like hearing about this guy who used to sexually harass women and used to assault women, and we're like, damn, that's fucked up. But the tone that we're saying, damn, that's fucked up, we're numb to it. You get what I'm saying? And that's just, I just think that's horrible.
And the thing, it's funny, somebody said this on Instagram, but I was like, it's real. All these little boys who are hearing this, all these little boys who are old enough to understand these words and what is actually going on, how do they perceive what their actions should be as they get older? How do they perceive how they should interact with women, even women that they don't like, even women that they don't respect?
Right.
How is this going to affect them? And like, it breaks my heart to even think of the extreme that could possibly go to, because this generation right now is so impressionable. Because we have, I'm gonna say his name right, triple extension.
XXX.
Never mind. Whatever. Anyway, we have a lot of different types of people. Whatever. My point is, we have a lot of different types of people.
That's the closest she's got, though. I'll give you that.
I give you that one.
Cause I was listening to Lil Wayne's album,
Did and I heard it. That album went hard. I'm saying,
right.
we'll come back to it. Go ahead.
That album gave me chills, bro. That shit is fire.
That should be a visual album. That should be a visual album. I would love for
Mona
it to be a visual album.
Lisa.
What is
my
shit?
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's my shit.
Bro,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah. All right.
I just want to recant something to my listeners. You know, like a couple of podcasts ago, I said like, you know, the musical generation of this time was probably gonna go to shit, but you know what? Never mind. I take that back. These are our people. So yeah, y'all generation still ain't shit. I'm sorry.
Our generation, however.
Our generation is gonna bring it back though.
Yeah,
I'm just because Lupe fire, Wayne fire. Come on, just keep them coming.
Yeah,
I'm here for it.
Okay, but the babies.
Yeah, the babies.
So we can move on to Lil Wayne, cause yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move on to Lil Wayne then, cause that just got kind of depressing.
I have one piece of current event. Okay, so the African American Museum in DC has a curator who is a white person. It's a white woman. And so somebody I actually went to school with, his name is DJ Chubby Swag. He tweeted on Twitter, of course, because he can't tweet on anything else. That, you know, he was just like kind of like, well, you know, why is there a white woman curating stuff at, you know, this place? And so apparently everybody kind of hopped on it and like started following it, but the actual museum put up they kind of stood behind her, because apparently she's been there from the jump and she's actually been curating stuff, and you know, she's represented black people in a way that is, I guess, how we should be. I don't want to say they. I am black, by the way. How we should be represented. I'm West Indian and I'm Southern. I am black.
Yes.
So yeah, but I just thought that was kind of interesting, you know.
That is interesting, you know. Like when you first said it, I was kind of like, the fuck? But then like I had to like take myself out of it, because if this woman really knows about everything in the museum and she knows all the facts, and
let her do her job.
Yeah. You know,
I feel like
she probably knows
nothing up.
if you can bring in a nice brown man or a woman in here and do the thing, but if someone asks them a certain question, they be like, right. I bet you she knows the answer. So you know,
if she know her job, let her do her job.
Right.
It's not whether she black, white, yellow, or purple. Like if she's doing her job correctly and she's able to tell you everything about the artifacts, everything that's going on in this museum, let her do her. I mean, people will have problems with anything. It could be an Asian lady in there doing it. It's still gonna be a problem. It could be a black man in there doing it and he mess up something.
They gonna be like this.
Get him out of there.
All right.
But I think that's pretty cool. Like, I don't down nobody. Whatever you want to do, I feel like if you know your job and you good at it, kudos. Let you get your bag. I can't knock it. I think that's great.
As long as she ain't what's her name? The one that has that's a transracial. Yeah, transracial woman.
Oh, Rachel.
The girl who
She's
tried
transracial.
to apply for welfare.
Stupid
And
word.
I can't remember her name.
Rachel
Yeah.
Dolezal.
Delusional. That's what her name
Exactly.
is. That's what it is.
Yeah, we gonna leave that because I can't remember how to even say her last.
Right.
That lady.
That lady. Mm-hmm.
That one. Yeah, I'm about to go pay me a Powerball. Okay, so let's get back to this Wayne. Okay, because I felt like that album was fire. Like I've listened to it, all 23 tracks. All right, all 23, and I see Brittany has 2. It's on my Apple Music or whatever. Now I almost cried when I first started hearing it, because you know his mama is the first one on the song.
Yeah.
The first one on the album. If you ain't heard this album, spoiler alert, okay? Because I love this album. I wanted to wait until the end to speak on it, but you kind of wrote me into it, and I'm so glad you did. So the first song is just, the first intro, the first track is just him, his mom talking about, I love you, you're my rock, you're here for your brother and stuff like that, and got you a little emotional or whatever. Then my boy come in with the don't cry.
I ain't gonna lie. When I heard that, I was like, bro, what kind of fuck shit is this? What the hell is this man about to put me through? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a chance.
Oh, now that's the one with
chance.
XXX.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it went from his mom talking to that, I had to pause the song. I was like, okay. Ooh, wait a minute. We're only on track 2.
Right.
What are you doing, Dwayne?
Yes. He brought it there. He brought you there. Like, I didn't know he had a song with XXX. I didn't.
He's the one that died, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the one that got killed.
I get him and the 6ix9ine guy mixed up.
Oh, that is a horrible mix.
It's just because their names are weird.
I don't know what he even looked like. XXX. I don't know what he looked like.
You don't?
No. But I know.
They both have tattoos on their face.
They do. But,
okay.
But
I think
they
I'm
don't.
probably getting confused.
They both have
visually.
tattoos on their face, but they look nothing alike.
Okay, I would get them confused visually. Dedicate, Uproar, Let It Fly was good. Dark Side of the Moon, Nicki Minaj, I gotta give it to you. I did like that song. And the Dark Side of the Moon. I felt like I felt it.
Can't Be Broken. That was like, I really felt that.
Yeah, that was deep.
I really, really felt that.
I have to hear it to understand. I just heard the lighter click. I thought I was gonna hit on the first song. But on Can't Be Broken, he did have a lighter flick, okay? I thought it was gonna be when I first turned it on. I know what it is now. You cannot take down what can be broken. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. See, I know the names of it. I told you that. I don't know the names of the song, I just know when I hear it. And yeah, I get chills. Like, just listening to this album, it was worth the wait. Oh, that's XX. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah, Confusion. The other one, bright. 6ix9ine, bright skinned.
They both need a hair and face.
Yeah.
And everything.
Baby, I don't know what's with these colorful hairs that these dudes do now. Mona Lisa.
Honey.
I know who that was. Mona Lisa.
That's Tekashi 6ix9ine.
I feel like that should be visual.
I appreciate the fact that he was telling a story.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's so many.
I saw the story. That's what I'm saying. It was visual.
Yeah, like he wasn't like jumping around subjects.
No.
It was like a cohesive narrative.
Yes.
And then Kendrick at the end was like the
killing is the whole.
Wait, what do you say? He was like,
because it like cut off, like it was going away, and then it came back with Kendrick voice, well, with his personality. Like I was just like, what? Like I was on my route walking with my head, baby. I was walking. I was like, what? Like I felt it. I really feel like that should be a video.
I actually played the song about like 4 or 5 times before I even got to Kendrick's part because I just kept starting it over again.
I loved it. What's the other song that I liked?
I like Famous with Reginae.
I love that one.
Wait, Famous,
yes.
With Reginae Carter.
Reginae Carter.
That's his daughter.
Oh, you playing it? Go ahead. Yeah.
That was so
That was
sweet.
nice.
That was sweet.
That was so sweet.
It was another one that I love. Which one? What was the one that is the Kendrick? Is the Mona Lisa one the one where they talked about when he went in with Liz and they conned the guy? That's Mona Lisa. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Cause I told all this in my head. Like I really visualized somebody coming in taking all your shit. You came to the door.
Yeah.
You didn't even see me because you was focused on her. His head in the clouds. I come in with the gun in my hand, threatening. We just want your shit. Like I was like mind blown. Okay, sorry. I'm back. Open letter. Open letter was the one about. That's what he was. That the one when he wrote about him shooting himself.
That was Let It All Work Out.
Yeah. Let It All Work Out.
Yeah.
That's at the end.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No. What?
Yeah. Let It All Work Out
Yeah.
is about him
Shooting himself, yeah.
Okay. Oh. Lighter flick. Twice. This he started scribbling on that paper. I'm sorry, I gotta remember where it's coming to. I like the album.
It is amazing.
Fuck me all the way up, cause I can't.
Oh my God.
I can't play my music.
I mean, you definitely can. I have earphones all in the room, but you know.
I felt nice that he brought Kendrick, Snoop, his daughter, Nivea,
Ashanti.
I had to do her last, baby, because her voice was in my ear.
Travis Scott.
And
Mac Main.
Like he.
Mac Main.
Who is Sosa Main? Who the hell is Mac Main?
Mac Main been around for a minute. I don't know who Sosa Main is.
What's on him?
Mac Main is on Start This Shit Off.
Oh, he on there with Ashanti. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just loved it. I just thought I was gonna hear Drake on there. Drake had a few words, and that was it. Like I thought he was gonna be on that.
But they do that. Like they let each other have their own shine. Yeah. You know.
Yeah. But you had anybody else on that? Man, you could give me a Drizzy on that too.
Drizzy making hella cash and like doing
I was just waiting for a Drizzy beat. I was waiting for Drizzy to be on one.
They have made tracks on each other's albums for a long time. I mean, just if they don't feel like they want to be on this particular album, then that's fine. They're still.
I'm just saying that I was waiting. That's all. They ain't have to. I just knew that Drizzy was gonna slide a lip verse on up in that thing.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna come out with something. Just not right now.
I'm just saying, Wayne. I know we've been waiting 15 to 30 years for this Carter 5. I'm glad it came. It was hot. I loved it. Still listen to it, okay? It came out Friday on his birthday, midnight. When I woke up that morning, I was listening.
Forgot to tell you about that.
I was listening. Breaking news. I'm just not finding out that the DA deciding whether to charge Birdman, Young Thug, in shooting of Lil Wayne's tour bus. The Cobb County District Attorney's Office said Friday it will be decided in the next couple of weeks whether to charge an Atlanta rapper and a record executive as co-conspirators in the 2015 shooting of Lil Wayne tour bus. Wow. So prosecutors claim Jimmy Pee Wee Roscoe Winfrey shot up the bus on I-285 after a concert as a way to gain status into a gang.
Roscoe.
That's what it say, Jimmy Pee Wee Roscoe. That's his name.
You call him Pico.
Okay. One theory they initially floated was that Brian Birdman Williams and Jeffrey Young Thug Williams put him up to it. Neither man has been charged previously. The Georgia Supreme Court overturned Winfrey's conviction last year after ruling the Cobb County judge improperly coerced him into taking a plea deal and accepting a 10-year prison sentence by threatening he would have more time if a jury convicted him in court. Mr. Winfrey also denied being the shooter of the bus. Manny Ora, who represented Winfrey in his first trial, told Channel 2. The driver of the bus, Alan Lewis, is suing Winfrey. Birdman and Young Thug allegedly, he's suing all three. Allegedly, they conspired in the shooting that caused him pain and suffering. You better sue him for pain and suffering. Yeah. Okay. Well, interesting. There was a jailhouse phone call. Birdman talking to Winfrey. Time for you to come out here and get your money. He could be heard telling him, you did everything you could, boss. It's eye-opening. Strictly business, man. This is just a bus driver looking to be paid, and they need deep pockets. So if you connect Mr. Winfrey to other musicians or executive, it makes it a viable case for him. Well, that came out on the 28th, so that was like 2 days ago. Interesting. Well, damn, Birdman. Didn't him and Wayne just get to a cohesive agreement?
Which is why he could release the Carter 5 in the first place.
Right.
Yep.
Right. That's how he was able to release it.
They said that a lot of his tracks are actually old.
They're very old.
And look at this. This go come out the day after. Okay, Wayne released this on the 27th. This came out on the 28th.
I didn't even pick that up, huh?
Well, now that I done released my shit,
Yeah.
you gonna run me my coin. So, yeah, let's just do it that way.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, well. Get you, Wayne. Get you. You about to get you from this Carter 5 right now.
Oh, yeah.
Is he underneath him for this, for Carter 5?
No, that's completely Wayne.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's underneath himself. Like, he's under Rich Gang, or he's under just...
I don't know the names of the things. I just know that it's not
It's
Birdman
too
affiliated.
much.
No, it's not Birdman. It's independent. Yeah.
Get you, boo-boo, get you. And get his ass if he try to shoot up your damn tour bus, too.
Okay.
That's how I feel. That was nice. That was nice. In other news, so that's all I had for today. That's all I had. I feel like that was a very good, a good talk. Good talk. I'm going to go listen to my Carter 5 in my car, cause this was just nice of an album that I'll continue to listen to. And don't cry. We may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated. From the likes of Maya Angelou. That's to you, Bill. Mr. Cosby.
Oh.
Not on the behalf of all of us, but
I'm just saying, cause you defeated. You already in jail. Like you
you talking about Bill is okay.
Yeah, like you already defeated. I mean, just you may encounter defeat. Just don't be defeated, baby. Just don't be defeated. And I just feel like that's for me too. I always feel defeated, and we have to uplift each other, as Bill wanted us to do, as he did with the Quaaludes. So we're gonna uplift one another and keep the positive. Too soon? My bad. It's okay. It's alright. So we're gonna have good moments and don't cry and that Mona Lisa smile. That's what we're gonna do.
If any girl come at you with a Mona Lisa smile, that means that you already been got. I don't think I'm gonna have that Mona Lisa smile.
Say it again for the people in the back. If you have any questions, please write them into us at axhappyglow@gmail.com. If you have any stories you want us to talk about, if you have any situations you need advice on, you can hit us up at ASKHAPPYGLO@gmail.com.
We are on Facebook, Instagram,
and Twitter.
Y'all have a wonderful day, week. We'll see you next week. Deuces.
Bye.
Au revoir.
Hey there. Enjoyed the podcast? Want to support the Happy Glow movement? When you sign up for listener support, you're basically helping us to become a better podcast for you. The cool folks at Anchor have made a super easy way for you to do that. You can set up a monthly recurring donation of 99 cents, $4.99, or $9.99. Just visit our page on anchor.fm/happyglow. That's anchor.fm/HAPPYGLO. We appreciate each and every one of our listeners, and we look forward to going on this journey with you.